Welcome back to a new video. I hope you guys are doing well. And you see, most guys today have completely misunderstand what it means to be alpha. And to be honest, I don't even like these terms. I don't like these terms alpha, beta, sigma, and see how cold I am, and all this nonsense that's out there. But to be truthful, I like the idea behind being an alpha male, which is to be the protector and provider and the leader of your tribe or your company or your family or whatever you want to name it. And where most people misunderstand it is that they think being an alpha is being loud and being arrogant and showing confidence and flexing money, flexing cars, and hating on women basically, and hating on society. I find these things very childish, and I find these things very funny and very stupid. So in this video, I'm going to share my personal perspective on being an alpha male, what it really means, and how should a real alpha male, if you really want to be an alpha male, how you should really be. So let's start with the misconception behind being an alpha male. You see, being an alpha male is not acting tough, acting confident, and acting strong, and acting like you have it when you don't. I think being an alpha is being it, not acting like it. If don't act tough, but you should be tough, right? Being an alpha is, being strong, not acting strong, and not showcasing your confidence with being loud and aggressive with your words, but actually being confident, being calm, being respectful towards people, and being loving and caring towards people. And you're obviously being able to walk away with toxic people, being able to separate yourselves from the mediocre people, from the people who live in, average lives. But it necessarily does not mean that you hate on them, that you're aggressive towards them. And all of these so-called social media fake alphas that we see, who try to showcase how good they are, how strong they are, how great they are, but actually they are not, and they are just showing something they are not to sell a course or a community, or to just take money from other people. That's what they are basically trying to do. And it's absolutely okay that we have weaknesses, right? All of us, we are not perfect. We have our weaknesses as well as we have our strengths. And I think it's absolutely fine to have weaknesses. I think it's absolutely fine to have areas where you need to improve. You might be struggling financially right now, but that's an area to improve. You should not be hating yourself because you are financially unstable right now and you are not so-called alpha. You should instead be trying to improve your finances. If you are fat, or if you're very skinny and you don't feel alpha, you should instead be trying to improve your body rather than, putting hands on your head, trying to blame yourself for not being an alpha male. So I think there are a lot of misconceptions behind being an alpha male, and most of these alpha males build their character on appearance, not foundation. And when your foundation is not strong, when you're not grounded, when you're not actually confident, when life becomes hard, when you see challenges coming in your life, you will crumble instantly. So let's talk about the true alpha energy, what being alpha actually means. I truly believe that being alpha actually means the leader who leads by example, the strong guy who is stable, who is emotionally in control, who can control himself, who can control his anger, his sadness, his happiness, his excitement, and who is really caring and loving and respectful towards people. I don't like people who act really cold and who are, trying to be rude with people, calling themselves alpha. I don't find it alpha at all. I don't find people who basically hate women, saying women are this, women are that, women are this and that. I don't like any of that stuff. I think true alpha energy is being able to lead women, lead your family, lead your business, and being dangerous, but not having to show you are dangerous. Being tough, but not having to show you're tough. Being confident, but being absolutely calm, cool, and in control with yourself. And no matter what the external events are, you are calm, you are stable, and you are confident, and you are just there like a rock. And someone who protects and provides for what is his. And I think that type of raw energy is what's absolutely needed to build empires. So let's talk about the core traits of alpha. So I'm going to give you 4 core traits of alpha. So number 1 is self-control. The ability to say no to temptation, to not let your emotions control you. When other people are wasting their life in pleasure and distractions, you are focused on your purpose, you are focused on your mission. That's what being a real alpha is. Number 2, discipline. You don't wait for motivation. You don't negotiate with your excuses. If you say you'll do something, you do it. You get up every single day, work regardless of how you feel. You finish all of your work, you finish all of your duties, and you are fully focused on a mission. That's being real alpha. Number 3, emotional stability. To be honest with you, the world will test you. You will face rejections, losses, setbacks, and hard times. And a real alpha should not be reacting to these things. A real alpha should be responding to these things. You should be calm under pressure. No matter what the external events are, you should be sure of yourself on the inside, confident of yourself on the inside, and you know exactly who you are. And you have this absolute faith in yourself and faith in God. Number 4, having purpose, having a mission, having a direction, and being a man on a mission. You wake up every single day and you're focused on a mission. Every single day you move one step towards your mission. So those were the 4 core traits of being an alpha. And talking about my personal experience with being an alpha, I'm honestly very assertive and very dominating of the things I care for. I'm a leader in so many things I do. I'm a leader in my business. I'm a leader in my family. And I'm basically the leader in my friends group. And I have women in my life, obviously. I have a lot of women in my life, and I don't hate any woman. I don't even hate my exes who did bad to me. And I try my best to love and understand and respect and care for the people around me instead of, trying to dominate them and completely showing how strong I am. And I like being calm, confident, and cool when I'm out. And I like listening to people more than I speak. When I'm in a room, I like to listen more than, speaking all the times. I like learning from people. I'm a genuine learner. So I believe in learning even from the garbage man. If garbage man says something about picking up garbage or how the garbage industry works, I'm going to be listening to him with absolute respect. And I'm going to be at least trying to learn something for him. And I think that's the type of man I am. And I don't know if you can call me alpha or if you can call me beta, sigma, whatever, those nonsense. I know who I am. I'm confident in myself. I believe in myself and I know myself very well. And that gives me a big source of strength. And every single day I ground myself in God. I let God guide me. I let God lead me, and God become the anchor of my life. And He becomes the captain of my life. And I'm just a responsible man focusing on his mission, trying to do something good for the world and trying to do something great for himself and his family. So stop chasing the fake alpha image that's out there in the internet. Become one. So if you had to take one thing from this video, I will say don't act alpha, become one. And every single day, try to become a better man than you were yesterday. Every single day, wake up, improve one step at a time and climb one step at a time. Try to become the best version of yourself. Try to work on the areas where you need improvement. Take the risk, take the action, and you will be alpha. Who knows, right? I don't know if you will actually be alpha, but what I know is you'll build a good life for yourself, for your family, and you will build genuine self-confidence. And I hope you guys found this message helpful, so you can send this video to your cousin who is being cold because he's alpha and he's sigma. So thank you very much for watching this video, and make sure you subscribe and like this video if you liked it and be a part of my journey. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. God bless you.